Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, back at it again for another episode of Crash City Requested. So today we have a request by Train Story, who requested for team girls versus team boys. So on team girls it is Mavis, Molly, or Tender rather, Rosie, and Lady, against Team Boys, which is Duke, Luke, Ben, and Duncan. So it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best team win, and let's begin round 1. Alright, for round 1, we have Lady with the girls going first, then we have Luke, followed by Rosie. Duke is now on the course. And Mavis, a couple of close calls on that first cross track, Dirty Duncan. And Duncan has caught the back of Lady. Molly Tender, Lady is gone. Ben is the last one out of the gate. It looks like Duncan has a front wheel off. He's being pushed around by Molly Tender. Oh, and he takes down Duke. Duncan's gone. Oh, Molly Tender falls over. Rosie is pushing Luke and has her front wheels off. Oh, Duncan tries to recover. Rosie is down. Ben's going for an attack on Mavis. Doesn't quite get her. So we got Luke and Ben for the boys and Mavis for the girls. Mavis is going and gonna just miss Ben. That was a close one. So the boys have a slight advantage because they have 2 engines left. The girls are only left with Mavis. Ben is giving chase to Mavis. Luke is pretty much on the opposite side of the track from them. Ben pushing Mavis around. We'll have to see. Maybe might need a tiebreaker or sabotagers. And going around the bend, Ben stays on the tracks for now. Pushing can be dangerous, Ben, so watch out for that. Might knock yourself off instead of knocking Mavis off. Luke doing his own thing. Seems to be pretty happy. I think they're getting a little bit closer to Luke, but still a little bit far off. See if they make it around this time. Yes, they do. Alright, I think we're going to need to bring in the sabotagers, so there's one sabotager going in, and look out, and Ben gets taken out by the sabotager, and they're blocking the track, so Luke is making his way around, and he's going to crash and push him past. And now we only have Luke and Mavis left, so I think we're just going to go right into a tiebreaker for round 1. Alright, who will get the first point of this competition? Mavis or Luke, boys or girls? So let's go. 3, 2, 1. And they have collided, and Luke is pushing Mavis. Mavis is sliding. She can't hold it, and Luke is the one who pushes Mavis off the other end of the track. So Mavis fell off first, so Luke is going to get the first point for the boys. So, boys on 1 point, starting off pretty good. We'll see what the girls can do to counteract this in round 2, but yeah, for first point goes to the boys. Well done, Luke. Alright, round 2 to start. Luke, because he was the winner of the last round. Then we have Molly's Tender, Ben, Mavis. Close call between Luke and Ben. Duncan's going, and it's going to be a close call between him and Ben. Everything works out in the end. We got Duke, and then we got Rosie. Ben is taken out by, I think, Mavis. Lady is trying to take down Duke. Oh, she does it now. Oh my goodness, Lady fell over. Oh, Molly's Tender and Rosie and Luke fell over as well. Lady's in the middle. Oh, Mavis is on the track. Oh, and Duncan just barely holds on long enough. Wow. Okay, that was a lot to keep up with. There's like 2 big crashes on either side, and engines are falling down so fast I could hardly keep up with what was going on. And then Lady was kind of blocking the track, and Mavis got derailed and tried to keep going on another track, but Duncan was barely on a little bit longer than her, so Duncan will pick up another point for the boys. But that was a very crazy round, and excuse me, but that was a very close round, and boys just barely lucked out on that. The girls are going to be out for revenge, I'm sure, so we'll see what happens. Let's continue to the next battle. Alright, it's 2-0 for the boys so far. The girls need to start to gain a couple of points on the board. Duncan goes first, followed by Rosie. And we have Duke following, Lady, Ben for the boys, Molly Sender for the girls, Luke for the boys, and Molly Sender tries to take down Duke, but instead takes down Lady. Oh, the boys get into it. Luke tries to recover. He cannot. Ben gets taken out. Close call between a couple of the girls. So it's 3 engines left of the girls and 2 for the boys. So we have Duke and Duncan against Molly, Mavis, and Rosie. Duncan pushing Mavis around. They're squeezing by Ben. Molly Sender rear ends Duke. Duncan is about to be sandwiched between 2 girls, Mavis and Rosie. Rosie's catching up behind them. And, oh, Duncan has his front wheels off. That's not a good sign. He tries to change tracks. He takes down Rosie with him, though. So it's now 1-2. Duke, can he hold in there a little bit longer? He's kind of stuck. He's trying to get past Rosie. Molly Sender is trying to push past. Mavis is going to collide into the side of Molly Sender. And we have kind of the tracks are kind of clogged up. Rosie's kind of preventing Duke from moving forward, and Mavis is not able to push Molly Sender over. So 3 engines on the tracks, none of them can move. Mavis was the last one going, so I think the girls might pick up their first point. I think that's what we're going to have to call. So, final call. The girls get the point. Mavis, last one going. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a couple more engines knocked off the tracks to have it more decisive, but that's how it goes sometimes. So, but the girls are finally on the board now. We'll see if this is the start of their comeback streak. Let's have them reset for the next round. Okay, to start round 4, Mavis off. She got a point for the girls last round, so now there's a bit of hope for the girls to catch up. And Luke's out. Rosie now. Duke, who's a bit of a screecher. So, yeah, you can get a bit loud sometime. He's collided with Luke and Rosie. Rosie, oh my goodness, Rosie gets taken out by Lady, and Luke fell over thanks to Molly Sender. Duncan eliminated by Mavis. They're going over the points. Mavis is trying to recover. Lady fell over too. Mavis tries to switch tracks. Ben flips over and does a kind of a somersault. Duke squeezes by. Oh, Mavis. Oh my goodness, Molly Sender actually recovered, and that's not a good look for Duke because he's then on into Mavis, and now Mavis is blocking him so he can't move, and now Molly Sender is coming around and going to slam into the side of Duke, and it's another jam up. I thought Duke was going to have that for sure. The Molly Sender was derailed, and I thought she was over. Oh my goodness. And just as I was saying, Molly Sender blasted forward and pushed Duke over, and now Mavis is on her side, but Molly Sender is also derailed. So Molly Sender did eliminate Duke in the end. I thought she was going to be stuck or fall over, but she actually recovered and managed to eliminate Duke to get another point for the girls. So now it's tied up 2 points each. The girls have caught up to the boys. The boys took the first 2 rounds. Now the girls have won the last 2. So it looks like it might be a pretty close battle between these 2 teams. So we'll see what round 5 brings. Alright, round 5 starts out with Molly Sender going first. We'll see, this is going to break the tie for now, but we still have a couple more rounds left, so any team can still win, but whoever wins this is probably going to have a pretty good chance of taking it. Ben is collided with Duncan. Now Lady's caught up in it. Oh, Duncan is taken out. Ben is derailed. Mavis is trying to get through. Lady, okay. We got Lady, Duncan, and Ben off the tracks. Duke can finally now go. Oh my goodness, it's a complete mess. And oh, what's going on? Luke is trying to take out the things. Oh, Duke is taken out by Molly, or Rosie, I guess, and Molly Sender is crashed into the back. That was another very crazy round. A couple engines fell over first, and then Rosie kind of got derailed, and Duke tried to squeeze by, but Rosie managed to overturn Duke, and Molly was left on the tracks as well. And Luke is now trying to completely mess up the tracks. Bad, Luke, bad. But Molly Sender, last one going again, very close, but the girls take it. So the girls were a bit behind at the start, and now have come from behind and are 1 point away from taking the win. The boys need to win both remaining rounds in order to save this for themselves, but we'll see what they can do. Round 6 is inbound. Alright, can the boys save them for themselves, or will the girls take this win a little bit early? So we got Rosie and Duke. Mavis, close call between Rosie and Duke. Duncan is out now, so is Molly Tender. Duke and Duncan have collided, and now they're both in trouble. Molly Tender is derailed. Rosie eliminates Ben. Luke is the last one out. There's a big mess. Molly Sender goes down. Duke and Mavis are out as well. Lady and Rosie are both derailed. Oh, Lady falls over. Rosie is derailed. Can she recover? She's limping around. Luke is putting the hurt on her and trying to do his best to put the pressure on. Rosie is still holding on somehow, but it's not looking good. I think if she doesn't fall off soon, it's going to be the points that get her, but now she's stuck on the cross track, and Luke is attacking from the back and is trying to finish her off, but it looks like she's kind of wedged on the cross track, so I think she's not going anywhere. But Luke is out the back, so it looks like he's going to take the win, but Rosie put up a good long fight there. It was started out pretty bad. The boys all fell down, but then the girls knocked each other down as well, and Luke managed to swoop in undetected and win that round. So now going into the finale round, it's girls on 3, boys on 3, so the round 7 will be the decider round. I don't know how often that happens, but this is, you can feel the pressure on, so there's going to be a lot riding on this, so let's see how this competition ends. Alright, and the final round. To start off, we have Ben going first because he hasn't gone first, and Luke won the last round, but he already gone first, so he tried to switch it up a little bit sometimes. So we got Mavis and Duncan out too. There goes Lady, and then other L engine, Luke. Rosie. Oh, Luke has collided with Duncan. Okay, that's 2 of the boys off. And then, oh no, Duke takes out Ben. Okay, we have Rosie down as well. So it's Duke all on his lonesome against 3 enemy team members. So, oh, and Duke is derailed. Oh, he crashes into Luke and he's gone. Okay, that was a bit. Okay, now Molly Sender is off, and now we just have Mavis and Lady going around, and Duke is trying to lift up the tracks. That was a bit unfair final round. I don't know. The boys just knocked each other off the tracks, and Duke was holding in, but then he got tripped up on Luke. So we were kind of doomed from the beginning, I guess. So. Oh well, the girls take it. That was the boys kind of failed on this last one, but the girls will take the win. Let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And they're derailed. Alright, so for the winners today is going to be the girls with a total of 4 points. They won. It was pretty close. The boys started out pretty good, but then the girls took over. They almost had it. The boys got another point and tied it going into the last round, but then they kind of all just knocked each other off the tracks, and yeah, it didn't go very well for them. But the girls, Molly's Tender, Mavis, Lady, and Rosie beat the boys, Ben, Luke, Duncan, and Duke. So very pretty close matchup as you saw. But the girls will take it in the end. Better luck next time, boys. Usually Duke does pretty good, and Duncan, I think, was pretty good in the last one too. So yeah, they just had a bit of bad luck, I guess, in the last round. But congratulations to the girls, and that will be it for this Crash City episode. Yeah, so Crash City requested to be more precise, but anyways, this will be the last Crash City requested for the week, as to on Thursday it will be the Rainbow Battles finale. So that's going to be pretty exciting, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.